diagnosed in August of 2010. I was, at the same time I was being treated, I have rheumatoid arthritis. So I had been going for regular blood work. And what happened was, just for a couple months, I just had no energy at all. I was drained. I couldn't take a shower without being totally drained of energy. And what I found out was that my hemoglobin was 5 from getting my routine blood work. So my rheumatologist called me at 4 o'clock in the morning to tell me I had to go get a blood transfusion at the hospital. And through the testing, then they found out I had stomach cancer. My husband works in environmental field, and I'm in the veterinary field. I've been married for about 10 years, and no kids. We didn't have kids at all, but in a very established career that we had decided to concentrate on the career versus the children. And so that's where we were. We were like in the prime of our careers. I didn't really ever decide I was going to quit, but what happened was, as soon as I was diagnosed, I was in the hospital, then I was out, and then I was in the hospital getting everything else done and started my treatments. I had, like, within 2 weeks, I had my port in, I had the staging that needed to be done, and I was getting my treatments. So I couldn't go back to work doing what I was doing, getting the chemo. So I was just told, I kind of had to leave it right there, not go back until I was feeling better. And then by the time I had my pre-surgery chemo, and then my surgery, and then my post-surgery chemo, and I started feeling better, I really didn't have the energy, or I didn't think that anybody would hire me at that point. And then it came back. So I guess I've left it open to, I'm not going to have the same kind of veterinary job, but what I've come to find out is you just develop a new normal. You can get mad about it, yeah, but there's nothing you can do about it except live with it and turn something bad into something good. I guess what it's kind of giving me an opportunity to do now is, I've been there, done that with the veterinary thing. Now maybe I can open up a second part of my life and do something totally different, something that I've kind of wanted to do before, but I wasn't able to because of the veterinary medicine. I've been able to do a lot more traveling with my husband now. I'm not stressed to the max anymore from my job. So you just got to find the bright spots in it. And I miss the veterinary medicine a lot. I miss the clients. I miss the animals. I miss working the medicine aspects and really getting my mind going. But one wonderful thing about veterinarians is you don't have to necessarily be in a clinic seeing animals. You can do a lot of different things. Writing blogs about something, being there to volunteer at the Humane Society. I actually was volunteering at a wildlife care center, and I was helping with just the day-to-day stuff, cleaning, feeding, that sort of thing. But I also was able to work with the rehabbers, and give my medical 2 cents worth and help them. When I was on medical leave for rheumatoid arthritis, I lost my identity. Who I was like gone and non-existent for months, and that was very, very hard because I was a veterinarian. I was medical director of a practice, and I had built my whole life on that, going to school for many, many years and getting the job and doing the internship. Now, when I'm in it the second time around with the cancer, and I actually don't know when or if or how I'm going to go back, it's different. I'm able to see it through different eyes, and I've learned so much about myself over the last couple of years as far as my identity is not being a veterinarian. It's so much bigger than that, and so I've found who I am a lot more. I understand things a lot better, I think, than I did at the time, and it's not quite as hard, but it is very difficult when you first go through it. Who you are isn't defined by what you do. It's how you interact with people and what you can give to people, what you can learn and see and experience. It's so much more than just one job. It's about people and love and helping each other, and yeah. I don't look at it in a fearful position. What I look at it as is, well, if I've gotten this far, why can't I go another 2 years? Why can't I go another 10 years? If I did it at this point, I don't see why I can't keep going. I've always been the kind of person that is, if someone says I can't do something, I'm right there trying to do it. So I came to the conclusion that we really can do whatever we want. We have living where we live, and I think people put too many restrictions on themselves and think, oh, I can't do this because of this. But if you really want to do something, there's usually a way that you can find a way to do it.